Hated with the fucking gods of critical.
I mean, they've been 11% less successful every season, so yeah.
I mean, true, true.
Then again, COVID probably inflated the numbers season one.
Okay, right. I've got a massive fucking recap that I can say.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever mute myself, it's because I'm coughing. Okay. Okay. Now a lot has happened on session 4 and session 5, so let's do a little bit of recap. Starting with session 4, because we did have that 1 week break, and Raul was unfortunately not with us last session. So on session 4, the party made their way to the Smile Park orphanage at Block F, where they met an elf called Jay, a caretaker to the children in an orphanage grounds, an underground fencer, and allegedly, self-proclaimed, 118 years old. After leading the party through the orphanage and to an underground space, the party proceeded to fence their hoard, leading to a profit of 149 gold and 3 silver credits, some of which was claimed by Kier as a form of payment. Kier also expressed her unease and distrust of Jay publicly and to her informant, Elephant. After the fence was over, Bandit asked Jay for an opportunity, to which Jay responded by sending them on an errand to pick up a drug called LGX-185 from the Root Hospital, or Zeta F9 from the Scarlet Hospital. The party was soon guided out by a dwarven child named Jamie, where they found out a little bit more about the living situations and the conditions of the orphanage, and that nobles seems to come down themselves when adopting a child, noted by the party passing by 2 hooded figures, to which Jamie, quote, "I think they are probably nobles." Anyways, while the original plan was to take Spiro to the Scarlet Hospital, the party opted to go to the Root Hospital instead in order to pick up the drug LGX-185 for Jay. But due to the long wait time at the pharmacy, the party decided to have Spiro tested here instead. They split up. Kira tried to do a little bit of thieving, but unfortunately her gains were not that significant. And as for the Beast Folk, Bandit and Icket took Spiro to the magical admission sector of the hospital, where they met Dr. Rebecca, whom, after filling out a form, clocked as Spiro was the family member of the former Arcane Tower Master Nina Encanta. Knowing this, Dr. Rebecca guided Spiro and company to a machine to which she claimed would scan Spiro for 10 minutes in order to gain more knowledge about his health and condition. This was a lie. 4 minutes after the scan started, Kier was bombarded with messages by the elephant, who appeared worried as they informed Kier about a large force containing a knight from the Old Watch heading directly towards Root Hospital. Bandit and Icket has learned to which Bandit and Icket has learned that Spiro was teleported away to his mother. After dishing out some punishment to Dr. Rebecca, they were met by Kier, who succeeded in sneaking them out of the hospital, along with the drug that Jay asked them to get. Now in session 5, it was a little bit less hectic, in which after figuring out what their next course of action was, the party went back to Kier's hideout in H Block, where Kier learned of the true nature of Spiro's mother, Nina Encanta, former master of the Arcane Tower, head researcher of the technology running Aspria, and a woman that dons the nickname Scarlet Witch. Someone whose history is riddled with accusations regarding human experimentation. Realizing that Spiro is in the hands of such woman, Kier went to a local tavern to obtain information regarding A Block, a location that she has hardly visited. There, she learned of several obtainable jobs at 3rd level. One at that particularly stood out was a mission to infiltrate Shriek's family mansion and steal a document called GX1 Alistair. After confirming the job, her and Bandit went to the Workers Guild to confirm Bandit's job of tutoring a child from the Riley family. During the visit at the Workers Guild, they were observed by a strange old man, and later, on their way to A Block, Bandit felt a feeling of being watched by, quote, someone that's really good at their job. Moving hastily along, the mission to obtain GX1 Alistair went well, I guess. After a few unsuccessful rolls, Kier managed to successfully obtain the file and a book about blood contracts written by Nina and Kanta, whilst Bandit made the acute observation that Lord Shriek, a half-orc noble, was not a great man, after seeing him decapitate 2 innocent guards outside his front door. After the mission, Bandit went ahead to visit the Riley family, only to be greeted by their guards, who gave Bandit a favourable description of the animal-loving nobles. Anyways, unable to get back to their hideout before the city's artificial night cycle, Bandit and Kier decided to stay at the local tavern at level 1 of A block. There they met Gregory. Kier suspects Gregory to be a guard of some sort, and more so kind of confirmed her suspicion when later on during the night, around 1 a.m., they were besieged by several guards, to which Kier managed to run away and hide, while Bandit, more eloquent and performance heavy, just walked straight out. After, of course, setting the tavern on fire. Alight, even. And we ended the session with Ikit messaging Kier that he blew up his, her hideout. Now, Ikit, can you just roll me an investigation check real quick?
Yes. If roll 20 wants me in, then
Right.
I would love to.
I was focused on listening. I didn't.
Oh, it was a lot since it was 2 sessions worth.
Did you hear that, guys? Bandit is eloquent, huh?
Well, Ikit is
Well-
smart.
Who said abundance eloquence?
I mean, he talked his way out.
Right. I guess the one thing, good thing Bandit has done.
Only the one good thing.
Okay, one of the 2 good things.
Hope you can start counting.
What did I need to roll?
An investigation check.
To see if Kier is mad on me.
No, I just want you to give me an investigation check.
With
Wow.
Oh,
Up on that one.
that's
Well, that's very
imagine
unfortunate.
having advantage on investigation, but still rolling a 1.
So, to continue on the recap then.
What a way to start.
To continue on the recap. Whilst Bandit and Kier was doing their heist, Ikit was still in the hideout, attempting to essentially reinforce this bird, which you successfully do. But after reinforcing your bird, you had quite a bit of time left. So you went out of your way to try finding information about this one thing that you've read in the past. It was only like one line or paragraph, but you've heard of a nuke. Now, not knowing how to gather information in this new town, you went around asking people what a nuke was. And then, after traveling up to the 3rd level of H block, finding yourself at an official information desk, you went ahead and asked for information of nukes and how to build them, which kind of got you chased out by guards. You went into hiding until the guards found you late at night at Kira's hideout. After a stressful fight in the hideout, you managed to get away after blowing some guards up, and more importantly, Kira's hideout. Now, we will start tonight's session by you guys all meeting at B block. Bandit and Kier, you guys are kind of smoky, you have a bit of injuries on you. You guys will see Ikit coming over to you guys a little bit burnt, a little bit dusty. He looks like he has soot all over himself.
I mean, that's just Ikit's day to day, really. Nothing to be surprised at.
So, Icket,
Yeah.
my hideout.
Yeah. It was a nice hideout.
Was.
Yeah.
Was.
Was. Uh, you know, in all honesty, I wasn't expecting it, you know, to blow
Mhm.
up.
I want to like mouth the word run and be like,
Obsessed with Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media for
So,
just £10.
you used an explosive in the hideout, and you were not expecting it to blow up.
No, no, I was making stuff, you know?
Right.
And it blew up. But what we do is we just find a new one.
I have one more hideout, but how are you going to compensate me for the loss in resources, Icket?
how much does a hideout cost to get?
With my brain
More than
power, you see.
you can afford.
I can make you rich, but just not now. I need time.
Right.
I'm like a stone rolling off a cliff. Every little thing I hit is gonna come with me, you know? But it takes time.
You're describing an avalanche.
Shush, bandit.
I'm doing my very best to not hit you right now, Icket, but you're making it very hard.
You're doing really well, kid. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm happy that you don't hit me. Like, I don't have any resources right now, but I can make one.
Like, how bad is it? Like, kaboom or what?
How bad is it?
You blew
Yeah.
up. I would say you blew up the hideout and the surrounding building. So the bakery that Kier normally goes to is also gone.
You
Oh,
know,
God.
let's just say, it's not really a place you want to visit. We can
Oh.
all agree on that.
So I didn't want to have to use this hideout. But alright.
Huh?
We gotta go to my other hideout. Which is in wait, I don't know where the blocks are. Okay. Yeah, so the first one is H block.
Yeah.
Will make sense to have one. Let's say E, maybe. What's
E
an E
block?
block?
So
Yeah.
E block is where the garrisons are, like the main kind of garrison underneath the
Ooh.
Knight's command. So like the old watch headquarters is there. The main hospital of the Scarlet Hospital is also there.
Okay, how about I?
I block is more artisans guild, so a lot of like very high-end shopping is in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, and also the main headquarters of the artisans guild is in there.
And then B.
B block itself, B block itself is just one of the normal blocks, but compared to every other blocks, it's a lot cleaner. It's a lot more structured because it was kind of like the block after A block that was built, then kind of abandoned. So it's nicer than the other blocks, I would say.
Yeah, let's go B block.
Yeah.
Hideout.
Yeah, you guys are also currently in B block right now.
Yeah. That's
Convenient.
yeah, I have a hideout around here. Let's get to it. I need a rest after all this nonsense.
Yeah. Where would your hideout be? Level 1 or level 2?
Level 1.
Level 1, okay. So yeah, so you guys make your way down to level 1. Would you like to describe what your hideout looks like?
Yes, it is much. It is well much bigger. It's like a decent amount bigger than the one in H block.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more secluded.
Okay.
Like
Um,
it's a not alleyway as well, but there's not like surrounding shops or something.
wait, sorry, can you repeat that one?
There's no surrounding shops
There's no
around
surrounding shops. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So from what I'm picturing, so since it's in level 1, it's a bit secluded. What did you say about alleyways?
It is like there is an entrance in one of the alleyways.
Okay.
of the block.
Then we can say that since level 1 is basically like the habitation zone, like there's a lot of cramped houses or flats in there, right? We can say that just like in one of deep alleyways, right? There essentially stands a small house in the midst of like some larger flats, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit secluded. It's hidden pretty well. This alleyway also, like being just blocked by whatever kind of like say boxes, bags, or whatever, right? You can think of what you can block this alleyway. Like it basically like camouflages itself. The entrance to this house.
Yeah.
Okay. So you lead them in. I will say, I will reward you a bit. It as you said, it is bigger, right? Since I basically given you, just tell me if I'm giving you too much, right? Maybe you have an image of what your hideout looks like yourself, and you want to go for that. Just tell me, and I will stop. But since there is, since it is essentially a house, there is 2 floors, right? And you can decide what goes in those floors, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if there's beds, there's beds. I won't give you anything, too expensive. So I don't. I won't give you like a reactor or anything like that. But like anything you need for hideout, it's in there.
Okay, so that would be like materials to make basic things like lockpicks or
Okay.
like a working bench for that.
Okay.
And then I would say there is 2 beds probably.
Okay.
Yeah, and just supplies like food and water.
Yeah.
I can't really think of too much. I think mostly I would think of supplies. That's like to aid in.
Yeah. So just like not too expensive supplies, but there's like supplies that can just get you through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like stuff for work and all that. So like costumes as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, what kind of costumes?
It's mostly workers in uniforms that were nabbed, but also a few high end costumes just in case the job requires.
So no like clown costumes.
No.
Damn.
Well, Astimar is going to be taken seriously as a clown anyway.
This guy.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I've lost track how much credits I had.
Don't worry, I have it here somewhere.
For a second, I was like, don't worry, I've got a home rule for that.
Oh yeah, you didn't have much compared to Ticket. No, it's a Ticket to Bandit.
For I am rich and powerful.
So he is rich and powerful. Where is it? Did you not write it down?
No,
What do you mean no?
I
Okay.
did not write it down.
All right. Let me see.
Did you also check like? Wait, do you have mine written down as well? Because I've been keeping track of
your
mine.
character
But I'm-
sheet. That's where you put it.
Yeah,
That's-
it should be in your character sheets.
Like I've got
Yeah.
97 gold pieces, 5 silvers. I see it all there.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm bad at calculating, so I'm worried that I might
Yeah,
have.
but I have gold
One silver
pieces,
is
silver
one
pieces,
gold.
but I don't have credits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your issue. I thought we
And
converted our money to credits at the fence.
but that's
No,
all
you,
my
No,
money.
no, you
no,
kept
you,
it.
you didn't. You didn't convert any of your gold to credits.
It's
You
physical.
sold stuff to
Oh.
make credits. So from what I can see, Ikit, you sold 89 gold and 1 silver credits. That's how much you sold. And you,
89.
yeah, 89 gold and 1 silver credit. You gave 8 of those to because you were kind of charged 10% by Kier, so you would have 81 gold and 1 silver.
81.
Yeah, 81 gold and 1
Okay.
silver.
Yes.
Which would still have the physical gold.
Yeah, you
that-
still have the fuck ton of gold that you're currently carrying in your bag of holding.
And that gold is I'm pretty sure
in
it's
my
used in the
bag.
underground markets.
Mm.
Well, the bank's above ground.
James,
Yeah.
how much gold did you say you had?
Sorry, I wrote it down in the item name. So I got 97 gold. I got 120 credits.
Yeah, okay.
So I got 120 credits, 2 silver credits, and 97 gold, 5 silver pieces.
Wait.
That's what my character sheet says.
Okay. I'll trust you on that. I
could have got it wrong. I could have.
Yeah, so right here I wrote down that you have 160 gold that you sold. But then you
Oh.
gave 25 gold away to Kier because she thought that you had 100 gold.
That's right.
So I don't know where the other 15 gold is missing from because I don't think he's
Well, he gave me 25%.
Yeah. But he gave you 25%, but I remember this. It's also recorded, but like you thought that he was paid 100 gold.
I lied about the amount I made. Yeah.
Mm. So you are missing 15 gold. I don't know.
So I'll give myself 50 gold.
Right now, yes, until I remember. But I don't think I will.
Okay.
So just add 15 gold, and that is all the money's correct.
Got it.
For Kier,
Mm-hmm.
you should have 35 gold from Bandit and Ikit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
then you used 20 of that gold to buy the Cloak of Invisibility.
Right. I still have the starting gold I had as well.
Yeah.
So right now,
So this is correct, 27 gold, because you also bought some stuff from the tavern and stuff also.
yeah.
This is perfectly fine then.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Anyways, back to it. You guys are currently at Kier's second safe house. What are you guys doing? It is still in the middle of the night. You guys have not recovered from a long rest yet. It has been interrupted.
I am going to my room and just take
I'm
a
going to
rest.
sleep.
Okay.
Can I press the long rest button?
Give us one moment. So, since it has been resetted, you will have to do another 8 hours. So you guys will be waking up a bit later than everyone else.
Mhm.
But yeah, is there any watches? Anyone doing?
Nah,
No watches.
I don't need to watch. I don't
We're
need to watch.
safe in the house.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a safe house.
it is
We're
technically a
safe.
safe house. True.
Can I do like an insight check on how secure I think the safe house is? Or a perception check to see does it look out of view?
Yeah. So you're not gonna like investigate the corners. You're just gonna see, right? So
I want to make a judgment call if it looks inconspicuous.
yeah. So just give me a perception check then. 16. It looks quite hidden. Right, like the entrance itself is like one alley. It's only one alleyway to the safe house, and that alleyway is kind of like deeply hidden by some boxes, some houses, right? Like it's, if someone's just walking past, they will completely bypass it. Like, you know, like I forgot the word for it, but you know, they won't notice it at all. If they were to
Okay.
go into the alleyway itself, they will very much see this noticeable small house in the midst of these other big houses.
Okay, normally I wouldn't bother keeping watch, but since last session I had a prickling feeling I was being watched at one point. I think for the first hour or two, I'd want to watch the entrance to the alleyway.
Yeah, okay.
And then start the long rest.
Okay. Kier and Ikit, are you guys gonna do any watches also, or are you just gonna go to sleep?
I'm gonna go sleep.
You're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Right. Then, in that case, for the first 2 hours, Bandit, can you please roll me a perception check? 14. Okay. You continue watching over the main entrance of the alleyway from inside the house. Like there's like a window, there's a bit of a rocking chair, I'll say, and then they can just like watch through the window. So far for those 2 hours, nothing happened.
All right, I'm satisfied. Bedtime.
Okay. With that, give me one moment. Okay. Everybody takes a long rest. You can press your long rest buttons.
Hooray! All our stuff's gone. Shit.
Alright. So.
What time is it when we wake up?
The time is roughly around 10 a.m.
Oh, that's early. It's fine.
That's very early for me.
I mean, normally your characters would wake up around 6 or 7. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? The day is yours.
I'm taking a shower or washing myself.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm trying to find the long rest button. Oh, here.
Okay, good.
I'm getting breakfast at the nearby bins.
Bins. Okay. I'll say
no.
like. Give me an investigation real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so Bandit,
Yes.
you go ahead and house. You immediately start walking one way, thinking that it was the entrance, but all of a sudden, right, you spent a good 15 minutes trying to find the entrance. You cannot find the entrance whatsoever. You were just watching it last night, but now it's just gone.
Entrance to what? The safe house?
Yeah, into the location. If I actually draw something here, so this is what I'm imagining the safe house to be, right? So it's like this kind of thing. So like these are big houses and stuff, right? And then the safe house is just right here in the midst of a circle, so
Okay.
like just a courtyard. So you basically spend 15 minutes just wandering around the courtyard, not being unable to find the entrance.
What? Is there anything else in the courtyard? Do I stumble on anything?
With that investigation, I would say you were too preoccupied with trying to find the entrance.
All right.
After a good 50 minutes, I'll say you were not able to find it. And I will
So where does that leave me?
that leaves you, I would say just at the front of the house. Where Ikit, if you permit me so, you basically just like walk past a window and you see Bandit totally like just complex. He's like looking erratically around.
What's wrong?
I'm hungry. I want breakfast.
Why don't you eat here?
Do we have food?
Yes.
Well then, let's get some breakfast. Yes. I go inside like nothing's gone wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, so while Kier is having a wash, right? Kier, the water here is very low. right?
Mhm.
It's like an abandoned house. Like water's not supposed to be coming here. Like it's been shut off ages ago. But I'd
Yeah.
say like your connections managed to kind of rig it up, or you yourself managed to rig it up yourself. Maybe, I don't know.
Mhm.
But yes, it's slow. Bandit and Icket, can you just roll me an investigation to find where the food's all hidden?
I'd ask Kit.
Yeah.
I'm too anxious around Kit
I would also
in general to just steal food.
Okay. Then I'll say, Kier, after your wash, you kind of leave the room, finding what you call it, just a nervous Bandit and Icket outside.
I just give them a look and say what.
I'm like drooling a bit. I'm hungry. Do you have breakfast supplies?
Right. I have some rations. Give me a second, and then I walk towards. Wait, am I upstairs or downstairs?
I'll say you're downstairs.
Yeah. Then I walk upstairs and go to one of the rooms there and some rations for the both of them.
Okay. Yep. So you guys have gotten your rations.
Nice. What's the plan?
I've got like my mouth full and I'm going.
While I'm eating the rations, can I check out the book that we got yesterday, along with some of the documents?
Yeah, the documents. So you pull it out. You have the main document of GX1. You also have GX2, and A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W GW9.
Right. Well, just first one I see, I just look at it.
Okay. I'll say it will be GX2 then. It's like those very cliche kind of like brown covers with the white sticker on and just the scribbling of GX 2 dash Bolly. And in there, like, you kind of open it up. Can you just roll me an investigation to see how much you understand?
All right.
Well, you understand some bits. It is a bit confusing in jargon. It seems to be like a bunch of research papers, like concerning a code named Molly. But more importantly, I'll say with a 12, it just seems research paper about a drug.
Okay. Well, that's not interesting, and I just put it aside.
Yep.
And look at something else.
Okay. The next one is GX1's Alistair. Can you roll me another investigation for that? 17. Okay, this one you kind of know a little bit more. Alistair seems to be a magical device that you don't know if it's been created or not, right? But it's supposed to send out kind of like a magical wave to essentially cast kind of a low level kind of charm effect on Citizen.
Huh. This is an interesting one. I put it to another place away from the Molly.
Yep. What you call more about the Alistair just before you put it that way is like there are some research on it, right? Like there has been like studies, like certain experiments, where some of them kind of failed massively, to where sometimes the test subjects either kind of went crazy or just committed suicide, or some test subjects basically just abided and went very successfully. It was kind of like one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is GW9.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that is, where is it? That is GW9 Klern. Klern. Can you just roll me an investigation for that then?
Okay.
8. This one is a little bit more to get, like, it's a little bit more hard to get an understanding on. You cannot understand this. I'll say that. Something to do with, again, another mana device, but nothing that you can figure out.
Can I pass it on to the wizard then? Actually, you should be able to figure it out.
The wizard?
What's
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. A document. I don't understand it.
Oh, where did you get it?
From the place we just went to.
These are what we went in there for?
No, those are, and I point towards the Alistair documents over there. These are just some extras I got.
Oh, let's take a look at the main deal first. I'll take a look at the Alistair document.
Do you show him that yet?
So, does he have to roll an investigation? Or?
Yeah, can you roll me an investigation also? 22. Yeah, so you understand this a lot. I will just say, Ikit, are you also kind of like reading over Bandit's shoulder, or are you just munching away?
I'll read over his shoulder.
Yeah, can you roll me an investigation also? Also, you have an advantage because this is all technology stuff. So you can kind of understand more about the jargon. 22. Okay, so the same thing. So, let's start off with, what's your name again? Bandit. So both of you kind of know, again, kind of the similar thing. This is some sort of a radio device powered by mana, to produce some sort of frequency through the mana waves and mana particulates to mind control citizens over a wide area. For you, particular Bandit, you kind of know that this is some sort of modified Gias spell. So I believe Gias is a level 5 spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of using that structure of the spell and just kind of like breaking it down and kind of like straining it a bit.
Is this document like schematics for it? Is it just talking about it?
There is schematics of it, and I will say with Ikit, with the schematics, you believe that you might be able to build it actually, but you will need a few particular items to assemble it, and also a very much you need like a large power source, even more than what you currently have right now.
And a battery?
Hmm?
And is it only one time use?
From what you guys seem to see, it's a one-time usage with a cooldown of about a week to kind of like gather all the mana back up around the surrounding things.
That's ridiculously useful. The applications for this are quite big. And I'm worried about this just existing, to be honest. This is what the guild was after?
Apparently. Well, not the guild. It was another noble. Got their name.
I don't think we're being paid enough.
That's
I
likely.
think we could sell these schematics ourselves and get way more than handing them in.
That's true. Okay. Before we stop by. I don't like Jay though. I feel like he's gonna try and scam us again if he gets this. It might not be beneficial for word to get out on it.
Let me look at the other documents quickly.
Okay.
Which
Um,
one?
I'm interested in all of them now.
Okay.
Now that the first main chunk's been so valuable.
Yep. Give me one moment. I just need to type some stuff up. Okay. In which case, Ikit and Bandit, Ikit, if you are still reading, roll me investigations. For the first one, GX2 Molly. That's only a 6 and an 11. Now Bandit, no, sorry. Now Ikit, while you have some sort of understanding of what you call drugs, this is kind of like a drug. You're more kind of focused on poison, so this is kind of confusing to you.
Mm-hmm.
And for Bandit, it's kind of similar to what Kier also knows. Like it seems to be very like an addicting drug. But that's all you kind of can guess from it.
It doesn't have like a list of symptoms.
Um, I will say,
Or what it's used for.
yeah, okay, I'll give you that. So like used for, you can't really know. Like it's just test subjects over test subjects, and but the symptoms you kind of do get. It seems like it can boost the vitality of someone. And then
Okay.
it kind of like it crashes. It's kind of what you're getting from here.
They're addictive steroids. Got it. And not healthy ones. And okay, next document.
Okay, there's this one, JW9 Klern. Roll me those investigations. 14. And Ikit?
Investigation again?
Yeah. 11. Or 13.
13.
Okay. I'll say you guys kind of know a little bit more about, about this than, fuck, I keep forgetting character names. Kier. So it seems to be some sort of explosive.
Oh no.
Bandit and Ikit, yeah, so you can definitely recognize this to be some sort of explosive kind of device. Ikit, you cannot see the ingredients for it anywhere. The papers in here is a little bit less, significantly less than the other two, so it seems to be kind of like a heavily, like, one and done kind of project. It seems to kind of like, from what you get, affect the surrounding mana, be it
Mhm.
positive or negative. It kind of goes either way from what you've read.
So it like ignites the mana.
What?
I will not say.
What
It's
kind of
pretty
mana bomb?
random.
Okay. Wild magic mana bomb. We're never using that. What I would like to do is, what if we just copy this and alter them a little? Okay.
Sorry, I zoned out for a second. What?
So I'm thinking we make ourselves a copy of the schematics
Mm-hmm.
and we abridge the information a bit. Don't give them all the details they need to make the mana device. Just enough of it to make it look like we've gone and collected it. Like it's a project still in works, not finished.
Yeah. Hmm.
That way we get paid, we keep the device, and they don't get the device. They get some of the device, maybe they'll develop it from what we give them. But I'm just miffed we're getting paid so little for a price so large.
That is surprisingly crafty idea from you, Bandit.
Crafty.
Applause.
This is
Applause.
business sense. Business sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll get some scratching paper out.